Sit the fuck down.
Yo, you wet the bed? How you wet the bed, bro? See, like I had too many Capri Suns before I went to bed. It's clear though, you know what I mean? Like I was hydrated, so it's not that bad. Tactical bedwetting to ward off the black bears. Exactly, man. Well, I mean, you know, it's not that big of a deal because like you can outrun them, you know? Like humans, they're like they were biologically made to be able to outrun bears, so it's not a big deal. That makes sense? Bro, who saw that fucking message in Discord, man? Like I might get to see a volcanic eruption soon? What the fuck? Sounds like something someone that's never ran in their life would say. You should go comment to... What the fuck is bro's name? Hunter45.hh on my Instagram. Let him know what's up, man. Bro thinks he can outrun a bear. You're not outrunning a bear, man. Like, I'm sorry. You're not outrunning a bear. Let me see what this is. A Mount Spur eruption is likely within weeks or months? What the fuck? That's crazy. Damn. Is that like dangerous? Your mom is all about my high invocation? What's that? What's up, Nox? What platform was that comment on about the Bears? Instagram. I'm not home, no. Oh, no one lives near it. Okay. There was supposed to be a SpaceX like launch today, but they called it off. Like really close to where I'm at. What's up, Ash? So, unfortunately, as you can see, we will be using a BOFA. You RWT'd your range gear? Yeah, it's very sad. I did keep the bone daggers though. Here we go. You want max range? I mean, I'll just send some of the BOFA, honestly. I will lose like 8 seconds. Yeah, right. I'd rather just do some with BOFA. Farm a bunch of chat comments. What the fuck? BOFA? Wait, what happened to the bank? See, it's already happening. Colin has my TiVo. And bro's just standing at the bank, like he won't respond, he's ghosting me. Will I not one hit them at level 2? Someone else has it. What is Blood wearing? Wait, you don't like my crystal? CBA Bofo with Boulder Dash? You can just take one step forward and then run through. Got a GM last night? Okay. We take that. I think I'm good. God damn, dude. That plugin gets me every time. Wait, what is this? Oh, I don't know if Suspect's here, but I kind of forgot to post the video for the Clips channel earlier. Wait, this doesn't kill it. Oh no. Wait, Summersum, you didn't come back the other night after you went to Taco Bell. We just assumed you like fell in the toilet or something. What was the likely scenario? Why have I not? I'm trying to attack the baboon, man. Oh, that's gonna hurt me. I'm fucking dying, dude. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? I don't know why. Why did I do that? Don't do that. I was just like trying to show you how to not do the puzzle, you know what I mean? Type 1 if you understand. Pro type 5. Oh no, I get it. I get it. Why do I... Wait, what? Why do I have a Virtus rope top? How much is this? Okay. Did you own from Vard and never sell it? I think I got it when I did a couple Inferno like 2 weeks ago. Maybe more than 2 weeks ago at this point. Oh, I didn't even see Rooster. Blood Crystal is crazy. What are you doing in Inferno, Rooster? down. Crystal can't kill the fucking mage, man. Yo, what's up, Kay? I'll just use Bofa on the boulders. Why are you bringing Crystal? Because bro hasn't given me my T-bow back. Very upsetting. Any tips for grinding for yellow gem? Just do the highest invocation that you can consistently do without dying until you get it. Not a fun grind. Who is your T-bow so I can talk to him? He won't talk to you, man. He won't talk to me. He's scamming me. He is a literal con man. Like, I should have known, dude. When was the last purple? I think it was like 6 raids ago or something. I got yellow gem so early that I didn't even know what it was. That's pretty funny. I got it super early as well, but I started Toa late. Am I trolling? Why do I feel like this is troll bait? No, he has my T-bow. No, I don't have a T-bow right now. I don't think I need to do all these switches. Oh my god, thought I misclicked. You know, like, I might never see the T-bow again. Just buy another T-bow, man. I got yellow gem 2 KC on a 150. Wait, Brewster, how the fuck did you buy Torva? Should Bofa Warden without specking it as well? Might as well, bro. You're here to put Crystal to use? Little RWT Rooster? No, someone else gave him Scythe. Bro's making a bag. Bro, I went to this man's wedding. I trust him with my T-bow. Like the long con. Damn. I didn't think about it that way. Hat has been typing? Wait, what? Hat's in chat? Just accept it. The T-Bow's gone. You know, you might be right, man. Can we mod Hat so he can defend himself? I like Hat Man. I think we need to just mod everyone in chat. Like, if everyone in chat is a mod, then like it's the equivalent of nobody being a mod, right? What are we thinking? Like, if everyone's a mod, no one can do anything. Very communist. Chat, how did he wet the bed? Me, man, like, I had too many juice boxes and, like, you know, I forgot to go to the bathroom before bed. Good news is, like, because I had so many juice boxes, it's, like, all clear, you know? So it's easy to clean. Manipulate your piss in the toilet? Interesting. Ah, yes, Capri Sun. Do they still make Capri Sun, bro? Bro, how are you so sweaty at Toa? It makes me sick. They sell that shit by the gallon now? Capri Sun? What the hell? They sell fucking everything by the gallon, man. Like, any restaurant with a good sauce, they sell that shit and everything. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is kind of interesting. Yo, what's up, Goblin? They put alcohol in Capri Sun? What? Yo, shout out to Rooster Bubba. Rooster kind of cooking with the shorts. I got an ad as soon as you read my comment on YouTube. Oh no. I kind of forget what I said, honestly. Dude, I've just done too much this raid, like, genuinely. Wait, why are you making shit up for some reason? But like, why are you lying? No, you're all lying. Nobody clipped it. It's not true. If it was true, someone would have clipped it, but there's no clip. Holy shit, these scares fucking me up, dude. $800 info. Oh shit. You see chat loves me? Quick, quick, someone give him 1,000,000 seconds. Quick, quick. Mod hat. What do we should we mod hat, man? Like, what do you think? Yo, Debris, you're probably looking for just the Rune Light plugin. It's under overlays. Remove the backgrounds. Seven by 10? What the fuck? You make the Rift Guardian grind easier, 25 mil XP in. Damn. What is a rate on that thing, man? All right, chat, what are we thinking? Hat, can you say something? Can you say something, man? Go ahead. Go ahead. Do what needs to be done. Bro, pick up the mirror. Hey, I don't think anyone was talking shit, man. Nah, everyone's cool with you, man. It's under the RuneLight settings, Debris. Like, go to the plugin RuneLight. Or, yeah, it's right here. It's here, overlay color. Yo, bro. Yo. Oh. That's sick. Bedwetting? Wait, we don't need this to be a command, man. Wait, but people have already done that and they didn't get a kit. Deathless. Oh, I see. Dude, imagine they actually did add that into the game. And just nobody is known. Whoa. Sit Karis. Had his laugh. You can go and just remove his mod privileges, man. Go ahead. You can do that, right? Right? What's that, Melto? D's lucky he's not here. Hat would raise hell. Oh yeah, I know, Goblin. I responded to you before you said Deathless. There's a Discord. We're talking about it, but it's just a pain in the ass to find people. Yeah, dude, I remember D-Pick used to actually be kind of expensive. I'll sell you a D-Pick? $10? Wait, that's not a very good deal. $10. That's kind of expensive. It's like 1 mil. Okay, I see, I see. I will sell you a D-Pick $1,000. Better deal. I don't think that's a better deal. Fucking move is insane. Clean, man. Clean. Got a spoon to serve crystal set and 88 KC. Wait, the whole set? Like, you have all of them in 88 KC? Is that what you're saying? Oh, it's level 3. I see. Wait, does it show the like stream watch streak for you guys? I see that other people stream, but I've never actually seen it in mine. Maybe because I don't use my like normal Twitch chat. Yeah, okay. I guess I just don't use my... I like use a combined chat that's not from Twitch. Because I have YouTube chat as well. 2 Eternals, 1 Peg, and 1 Prim. And 88 KC. I think it's experimental. You don't have it? Wait. So I don't have it? Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Hat's gonna lose his mod. And he'll get his daily timeout as well. Do I have to like do something to get the stream streak? I should just like contact Twitch and they might be able to help me out. Yo, let's go Torva. Only 3 times? That's like a new low for you. I almost hit that salt. Oh, dude, I forgot there was a blog. Looks like Shadow went up like 10 mils or something. Yeah, I should read the blog after this raid. I kind of forgot that should happen. $20 to $30 mil? Okay. Thank you for clarifying 20 to 30 mil. I was thinking K. I used to wet the bed too. Now I just sleep with a catheter. I respect that. I might try that out. What brand do you use? Yo, can I have my Virtus top back though? Rooster is always trying to fucking scam me. This little rat, man. Like, thank you so much, Shadow Season. I hope you're well too. I appreciate you, bro. This guy's fucking question marking me, man. Like, he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Prince Ollie rescue. Oh shit. That shit's done, Trickster. I gotta remove that command. Although something that is still going on is the Factor sponsorship for the next few days. It's probably like 1150 Shadow. So I'm gonna just type 1150. I kind of forgot that the Factor sponsor, like, it doesn't matter like how much or like how many you order, you know? You can spend 25 or like $35 whatever and I still get the full commission. Kind of sick, actually. You guys wet the bed? It's the first time in a while, but yeah, sadly, yeah. What you been up to, Blar? You been running any 400s? Dude, is Klun still AFK? No, you walk down now. Can you not die to those balls? You cannot if you tick eat them. Which I did. I only shit the bed now? I'm an adult? Oh shit. Okay. I'll try that out tonight. Never trust a fart? Oh, I never did. That's like tattoo worthy, man. Someone should get that tatted. Never trust a fart. That's a good one. I kind of love the way Crystal looks. No, I don't have any tattoos. Yeah, Blur, who the fuck, like, where did all the people come from? Did you invite all of them, or is just everyone inviting a friend, basically? I looked at the Discord, there's like 45 people in there or some shit. I'm like, what? How do you know these people? Like, what? Okay, that's what I thought. Just everyone inviting a few friends. Probably just never gonna get a tattoo. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Crystal's very well designed. Apparently JCW's in there. He's been doing a shit ton of 400s. On what account, though? Is it on an iron? His iron? Okay, okay. That makes sense. I don't even know if he's under geared. Seven, 8, 9 is his R-Cent? That's pretty sick, actually. Rapier good enough to use on core without specking? Yeah, it's the same thing as Mace or Sealdor. Did I get a stealth view? I don't know, did you? Have you been messaging? I don't think I saw any of your messages. You can't enter Toa on PvP Worlds. I've tried. How much strength bonus does Vesta have? Is it more than Torva? I'd assume, yeah? Oh, no? It has slash accuracy? Oh, what? Yo, what's up, Jag? You prefer the classic crystal look over other colors? I mean, not really. I just had it in the bank and took it out. I think Con like went to bed or something and like fell asleep logged in because he's logged out now. Dude, imagine if you could enter Toa on a PvP world and we could do like actual PKing Toa. Like, imagine that. That would be insane. Like, fucking crazy. Adrenaline in PvP. Want to try to enter on a PvP world? I have, man. I have. Good night, 8 DDS specs. Quadruple Voidwaker would just kill you. The fact that Toa, everything is multi, like you could just delete people. Yo, what's good, Noah? Yellow Karis in PvP. Wait, that would actually be insane. Wait, this is something that you could actually do on the Jagex community world, right? Like on, what is it? Project Xanaris? Yeah, wait, what the fuck? I could actually do this. Like later this year, right? When does it come out? Just enable PvP and raids? Is that something I'm gonna be able to do? That's like crazy content. That would be so fun. Probably not, but sounds sick. Surely, right? $64 million XP in Magic. The same. Can I hit the boss, dude? I'm a magician. Freezing people during skull skip? Wait. Wait. Oh my god. Yeah, there's some funny shit you can do. Freezing people during Zabog roar. I think you can technically out-eat that, can't you? Okay, I'm gonna be taking my purple. because I'm like 6th dry. So, all right, I'll be taking this. I see. This is so annoying. I'm about to drag this stuff into here. Wait, let's go recolor the crystal real quick. Get some coin. Okay. Is Fang or Bofa better for Obelisk DPS? I think Bofa. Just pulled up. Why do you have crystal? I've been scammed, man. He won't give me my T-bow back. You done with the leeches? I don't do them, but you can, if you want one in my Discord, I have a boosting service. Oh, why am I going here? This person? Yeah. God, man. Yeah, I should put it in the title, honestly. Exclamation point boosting. Boosting. I think it's the cheapest Toa boosting, just like, do I want this in here? I don't know, I mean... I think it is the cheapest Toa boosting out there. I don't know if you can really get boosts from like a reliable place cheaper than my Discord. That was a good one. Yeah, I mean, if someone can find cheaper boosting from like legit Discord over 1,000 members or some shit, send it, but I don't know. It's animated icons, Bart. Animated icons. That sounded like a fucking Enderman. It was just a little toot, man. Freezing people during memory. I feel like you could technically redemption that and like out heal that. I think the skull skip one is the only one that's like you will die. $10 mil is cheap. For what? $50 mil for Ava kit? Where are you finding people doing Ava kits for less than 50 mil? What, do I just really not one hit this? Oh. Bro. We do a little DCing. Why are you using Bofa over Shadow? Oh, what the fuck is the internet right now? You mean Bofa over T-bow? I just don't have T-bow right now. 75 for Fang Kit? Maybe from just like some guy that you met at the GE or something. Do I just like go do something else? Because we might have to chill out for a bit and do something else. I got it myself and do them for 75 mil? Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. You're doing them for like half the price, man. But you kind of have to do that when you're just like not, you're just like on your own. I don't know how I'm alive. What the fuck? Bro, I might just leave. 75 mil for an hour's work, I don't mind it. I mean, yeah, it's still like good money, but you could quite literally charge twice as much and still get like the same amount of people. Like, bro. Fucking monkeys spawned. I'm just gonna kill them. He's back. Look what I'm rating in, man. Actually, how have I not died yet? What's up, Matthew? Maybe the internet's good now? I'll take that back. What's up, Asfarlan? I still don't know how I'm alive. Holy fuck. It's like somehow still registering all of my clicks. You guys see that? Yeah, bro, I'm watching the stream. Okay, okay, nice. Good to know. Flip pressure plate? Oh, right, you can flip them. I forgot about that. That's fucked. Where's Farland? I cannot play like this, man. Oh, Shadow Season. I just have a client playing for me, man. You know? I'm hella dead to a Guffrey bomb. It still registers every click. Like. Yeah, I mean, I'm just clicking on the same timing I normally would. Yeah, I gotta turn off the lag plugin. I'm just surprised the clicks are even registering. Like, the fact that I'm still moving makes it fine. If the clicks weren't registering at all, this would be, like, not really possible.
Money!
Yo, Captain No, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. I don't even have high ping though. I just have like inconsistent ping right now. Which is like honestly worse than high ping. Yeah. It's like I have 30 ping most of the time, then it randomly spikes to... Is it even spiking or is my just... I haven't looked at my ping at all actually. Oh, I didn't see I faced it. It just went to 41. They break Jagex Launcher again? I just have shit internet right now. Or do you mean... Oh, is it the launcher like actually isn't working? Interesting. I have a plugin that shows like when I DC. And it's showing that it's like my connection. Usually if it's the server, it says like server freeze. WoW had a DC and like over 1,000 people lost their hardcores. What the fuck? That's so sad, Stealth. Yo, what's up, Dilrod? Any 8-mans? I don't know. I gotta be up like at a decent time in the morning, so yeah, and probably won't be the longest of streams. Streamers occasionally laggy too, so it's definitely your internet. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. I'm on Wi-Fi right now when I'm normally on Ethernet. What's up with the Bofa? Bro stole my T-bow. Get rid of the blue loading wheel and the mouse settings. You never have to see it again. Then you'll never know if you lag. Wait, this is a genius. What the hell? What's good, Evan? Just download better internet. Someone link me. What's good? You know, not too much. Not too much, man. Bro, get money. I haven't even read the blog. Like, I haven't even read it. I should read it after this. Wait, is my voice laggy? When the game lags, is my voice lagging as well? Do I sound like a robot? No? Okay, well that's good. Because that would be really annoying to listen to. It's the game, trust? I mean, the internet has been fine here. I've streamed here like, I don't know, a handful of times. And the internet has been fine. Surprisingly. Jeez, bro, this is insane. My T-Bow was stolen. See? I am broke. Word on the street is the RWT it? Yeah, I'm going to Dubai, man. I bought a penthouse. GP's gone up. Four solo shadows? I wish, man. Okay, I'm praying melee. And I'll just use this. It's pro. Do I live here? What are we thinking? Absolutely not. Think we wipe at memories? The thing is, all of my clicks are still registering. The problem with memories is if I don't see the memories. Oh. Oops. Bro, it looks like you peed your pants. And so what? I didn't even get a chance to redemption. Need to restart whatever you're hotspotting from. It's just, I'm not hotspotting. It's just fucking internet. It's just Wi-Fi. This is insane. I'm losing internet like every 10 seconds. I might just like... I don't even know where the fucking router is. Wait, chat. Tell me why D just texted me. That bear is fucked when I get my hands on it. Literally. With 2 demon emojis. Bro, what? I'll go read the blog real quick. Because I haven't read it at all. My arm hurt, fix me? You know, all you have to do is... I hope that helps. Is it this one? Yeah, this should be it. Let me do it like this. Again, I have one monitor right now, so it's kind of rough. The glove's giving Shadow 5% more DPS. That's Reddit calling for Shadow to be nerfed. Okay, we're gonna see what's going on here. Let me... Oh, so these are the boots, yeah? There's a base and a max version. So this is just like the drop itself right here. And then this is like when you add all the boots or something. Do you just like literally use the current boots or do you use the crystal? I assume you use like the current boot. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. What are prims? Okay, so one more over prims. You'll be able to incrementally upgrade them based on what you got. That's nice. That's quite nice. I can't believe that wasn't a, like, feature previously. That would make sense, Frank. It's crazy how expensive pegs are. How much are they? 37 mil. Fuck pegs. Okay. But untradeable once the upgrade process has started. You can revert them, right? Yeah, okay. This is annoying. I mean, one monitor. Demon tiers. Okay. Who's gonna be nice for raids? For sure. The Eye of Ayak? This looks pretty sick. That looks really cool. A one-handed magic weapon will speed up your grind towards the Tombkin Shadow and give you power utility beyond it. Shadow is currently good across the entire game, but slow attack speed means it's not always the right tool for the job. Will zap enemies at shorter intervals with a rapid 3-tick attack speed. With damage somewhere between the Sang Staff and the Tumican Shadow? Okay. I mean, I think this is a decent fill. Like, just like the thought of something in between Sang and Shadow, because the gap between Sang and Shadow is insane. Whereas, like, the gap between Bofa and Tebow, I think, is fine. It'll optimize your performance against low HP opponents like Nalakis. Once you obtain your Shadow, the eye will continue to offer utility with its magic rendering special attack. The special attack is slower, 5-tick, but has an increased max hit. Every point of damage will drain your opponent's magic defense. Yes, we mean magic defense. Your Twisted Bow will hit just as hard. You can charge the staff using Demon Tears or Runes. It'll also charge passively. You put one in your inventory when defeating blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so what is the spec? A lower hit with doubled accuracy, 30% higher max hit, drains magic defense equal to the damage dealt. Where's the damage? Oh, so it doesn't have any magic damage. It's just going to be based on, like, the gear and shit. The Wonder Ward is great. Most people are really unhappy. People complaining about the short range. That's like blowpipe range, yeah? Interesting. So has anyone seen, like, calced what the max hit is going to be of this thing? One range tile away from being useful at Ulm, which is a big deal. Oh, I see what you're saying. Interesting. So a Demon Tier is just going to be equivalent to whatever 2 deaths and 1 chaos costs. However much that is. That seems like kind of a lot for a 3-tick? Is it 3-tick? 3-tick. Infliction Gauntlets. When you miss a magic attack with the gauntlets equipped, your next magic attack of the same type will roll accuracy twice. Holy fucking 7% magic damage. Okay, and a passive. Damn. Wait, I wonder what... Oh. Hand it over, man. What was I looking for? This. How much is this right now? 25. Oh, wait. Is it just this much? What the fuck? Yeah, these gloves are pretty crazy. Demonic Digger. That looks so sick. A burrowing boss. We have fucking giant mole, man. I think the gloves look dumb. How do you hold on to anything? The hands are full. When used for harvesting farming crops, any spade actions are processed instantly. Okay, sure, I don't care. Interesting. What are the gloves though? Reddit is calling for Shadow nerf. I feel like rather than nerfing Shadow, they should just, like, if there's an issue with the strength of these items, they should just nerf the fucking new items, bro. Rather than nerfing Shadow. Gnome said they can easily fix gloves by just putting it in the shield slot. Interesting. But we're both AFKing. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gnome, bro. I'm not like calcing all the shit, and I just don't care to. It's definitely interesting to like read through blogs like this, but I'm not gonna like go look at all the fucking spreadsheets and like calc the damage of the new items at every boss and shit. Like, I just can't be bothered. I'd rather other people to do all that. I mean, definitely interesting. This is 100% special attack. No one's smart, but he'd be saying shit just for clickbait. I mean, like, kinda. Yeah, I mean, in Toa, you would have OD, but like, just in general, that's a shit ton. Would it be better than Circle? I don't know. It would just depend on what its max hit is. I mean, the slot doesn't matter. You have so much free space in 540s. I bring 1,000,000 restores in. I can bank like 3 restores if I need to. You know what I mean? I don't really flick very much in the raids. These gauntlets are crazy. The fact that they have more magic damage and they have this passive, that's insane. Yeah, I'm curious just to see like actual calcs on the damage that these do. I did see Gnome dropped a video. I guess we could watch Gnome's video. Is my internet still DCing every 10 seconds? Potentially. Okay, I'll pull up Gnome's video. Am I signed in on here? Yes.
Defense really fast, but
Oh yeah, I've watched 10 minutes of this video, but I don't know if I was actually paying attention all 10 minutes. I'm gonna need to have chat on screen. I'll make it really small, but I don't have another monitor. Yo, thank you, Pond Man. Thank you, Coffee. Does he have music
to
in
YouTube,
this?
and we're here with Mocha Blog number.
I'll just turn the music like way down. Let me swap screen. Do this. Oh wait, can I full screen this with this on top? Wait, let me... I think if I just do that, yeah. This doesn't leak anything, right? No. Okay, yeah. Okay. Wait, I can't. Wait, I'll just.
Number 47. Of course they drop it on my honeymoon, dude. Why, man? I can never. Okay. Let's look at this. We'll see what it is. I think there's some good and some bad here. Rewards were not strong.
I'm gonna
or
be right
interesting
back.
Enough, so we built our new designs with this in mind. We're still planning to include content-specific rewards.
Let me also. One sec. Or actually, no, it's fine. I was gonna mute the music on YouTube, but
Like a teleport item and a pet. For now, though, we want to focus on the rewards you'll be voting on. Okay, cool. Okay, the boots. I felt like the boots were totally fine. I feel like the boots were totally fine, so let's see what they did with it. We'll start with something familiar. As we mentioned before, we've iterated on our original design instead of replacing it entirely. These boots will now drop in a form that can be immediately worn, with the ability to upgrade them by using the SERP boots one at a time. Really nice. I like that a lot. It's really annoying that you are required to go get pegs. I mean, this just gives you the option of adding them slowly over time. With the ranged strength stats, the treads will be best in slot as soon as they drop. Yep, so they come with range strength by default. Combining them with the SERP boots will give them further buffs. So let's take a peek at the damage again. So we start with the 1% damage, 2 range strength, 4 melee strength, but it goes up to 6 melee strength, 3 range strength, and 2% mage damage. I don't know how necessary the extra damage was. I mean, it's not necessarily bad, but yeah, so these have 4 melee strength by default, which is actually worse than Prims. They're the same as Dragon Boots, but then, they're very good for ranging. Okay, sure. I really like the adding boots in, though. That's an excellent change. They definitely needed to do that. So the following benefits will be gained by combining them: plus 2 melee, plus 1 range strength, plus 1% mage damage. Yeah, okay. This design means that there is no longer an outright requirement to have Pegasian boots for the treads to become useful, which should help to alleviate economic pressure on ranger boots. Sure, I'm okay with this. They are tradable, so the base boots are tradable. Untradeable once you start upgrading. Boots can be reverted to their component parts. Oh yeah, also, they said it requires a number of demon tears, which is some kind of currency, so I think they'll be talking about that. A boot, some amount of demon tears to upgrade at one time, and then you need 3 sets for the total maxed out boots.
These
So we
boots
have
would
kind
be
of a
mad
weird situation
expensive.
going on where once you buy them, you don't want to sell it again. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm okay with this. Not a big deal. Also,
how
this
much
is how
do we
they
think
look.
it's gonna cost? Because dude, how do I even We're just not gonna full screen. Because if you have to use tiers to add them, is it for each boot or what is it? It's got to be for each boot. Probably Torva pricing. What do you mean? Like Blood Torva? All of these rewards are gonna be very expensive. I agree. After it settles, easily 200 mil boot. Oh yeah. I agree. 100, 200. Go to base stats compare versus Rania boots. Quite a bit better.
It's not actually
Quite a
amount of
bit.
number of demons. Boots can be okay. Boots also only need very good strength by default, which is actually
Because
worse than.
They actually have magic damage. I think it's the same melee strength, but it has range strength as well, and a defense. And I think Rania boots don't have accuracy. I don't know. Rania boots are also 1 defense boots though, which I think people will forget about.
Than Prims. They're the same as Dragon Boots, but then, they're very good for ranging.
Oh, let me skip.
Also, they said it requires a number of demon tears, which is some kind of currency, so I think they'll be talking about that. A boot, some amount of demon tears to upgrade at one time, and then you need 3 sets.
Yeah,
for
they're
the
never
total
adding new
maxed
boots
out
after
boots.
this.
So we have kind of a weird situation going on where, once you buy
Picture's
them, you don't
37
want to
mil
sell
right
them
now.
again. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm okay with this. Not a big deal. Also, this is how they look. They look kind of sick. We wanted to offer 3 different aesthetic options for these boots. The new design proposal complicates the work required to do that.
They look so good.
Proceeding with just 1, still very stylish option. So no more kits for the boots. Interesting. I would have liked getting kits from here, but it's okay. That's okay. Okay, demon tears. So what are these demon tears that you're using to upgrade your treads?
I do like. Are they saying 3 different options for the boots? That's cool. Because it's nice that your range gear has your green boots, your melee gear has your red boots. You know what I mean? That's kind of nice. So it's cool that you're able to swap them. I assume it's just gonna be a right click, recolor, or some shit like that. That's nice.
okay. That's okay. Okay, demon tears. So what are these demon tears?
You can't swap them now?
Treads?
They're
This
saying
new
they're not. Wait, why? For what? For what reason? But do you guys think that's cool? I think that's kind of cool. For the lols, that makes sense.
Resource drop is tradable and consumable, and we intend them to be common enough that using them to create other rewards won't
Yeah,
be
I
too
don't
much
see
of a
why
grind.
not.
All our reward proposals require some number of them, although we haven't settled on the exact amounts. Well, in most cases, the demon tiers will be used to craft upgrades. You'll see that the eye, oh, okay, hold on, uses them as charges too. We're aware that chargescape is a
Wait,
contentious
Frank is
topic,
kind
but
of
we feel like
cooking, bro. Wait, hold up. That's kind of sick. Imagine you're like just doing gear swaps and your boots are changing colors and shit. But yeah, Nua, you're kind of saying the same thing. You have a lot of trust in Jagex' spaghetti. Dynamically changing boots, that'd be so fucking cool.
like a recent charge. Systems have struck a great balance, and the way you'll charge the Eye of Ayak is one such. Before we look at this, I want to show, I did send a bunch of ideas for items to Jagex, and they did not use them, but this kind of has the idea that we were going with. So I wanted to show this. This is what we sent
cool.
to Jagex, and Hedron made the design and came up with like the rough idea for it, so really sick. Good job, Hedron. Basically, we had the idea for effectively a volley staff, where this thing is purely used as a spec weapon, mainly. 6-tick attack speed, very high mage accuracy, two-handed, and then it's a 50% spec energy, unleashes demonic ether, reduces the target's mage level based on damage dealt. So this was the idea we sent to them. I was just thinking of mage BGS. This would be super good in places like Toa, anywhere that you're maging something with...
Is this not the same thing as this? Kind of? Yeah, right? I don't know.
Decent defense.
Just
almost anything in God
50%
Wars, this
spec
would be
instead of
good on.
100?
A lot of good options for using this. So this would really fit in the game well. Also, it doesn't just benefit Shadow, it benefits the other weapon. So that was the idea with this. So this one-handed mage weapon will speed up your grind towards 2-mech and Shadow and give you power and utility beyond it. The Shadow is currently good across the entire game, but its slow attack speed means it's not always the right tool for the job. The Eye, however,
I don't
will
think
zap
it's
enemies
really
in
a big
shorter intervals
difference.
with a rapid 3-tick attack speed. So 3-tick mage weapon with damage somewhere between Sang and 2-mech and Shadow. So we have the Mage Bofa. Once you've obtained your Shadow, the Eye will continue to offer utility with its magic rending special attack. The special attack is slower,
I see.
5-tick, but has increased max hit. You'll want it too because every point of damage will drain your opponent's magic defense. Yes, we mean magic defense. So your Twisted Bow will hit just as hard. Keep that in mind. This is really overlooked. Magic defense, not magic level, okay? We're not draining level like a Circle does or like the Accursed Scepter does. This is mage defense. This is extremely important, and we'll get into that. It'll also charge passively if you have one in your inventory when defeating the Doom. Oh, kind of interesting. So if you bring it along, you're like juicing it. I'm assuming it'll be good when fighting Mocha. So interesting that it like passively charges while using it. That's kind of a cool concept. It's kind of like Arclight in a way. Uncharging the staff will give you whatever you put in, and demon tiers are prioritized
This is
for
nice.
consumption
The passive
over
charging.
runes. Duplicate unique drops from the Doom can be broken down into demon tiers if desired finds, just like Zora. Cool. The Eye will be tradable when uncharged. Very typical. Okay. So let's look at the stats. We have 3-tick attack speed, 2 prayer bonus, 6 range, which is rough. We'll get into that as well. The Sang has a 7 range, which means 9 on long range, so this would be 8 on long range, and that matters a lot. So the spec is a slower hit with doubled accuracy, 30% higher max hit, drains mage defense equal to the damage dealt, and it's 100% spec. That's brutal. That's really brutal. I'm gonna be honest with you, the spec is dog shit. It's not useful at all. Cost per attack, 2 death runes, 1 chaos rune. This is actually really expensive because it's 3-tick. I'm curious, like they said it's passively charging while it's like in your inventory at the boss. Don't know if they're thinking like the demon tiers are gonna be like the main way you're attacking with this. It's kind of weird that they've tied demon
So
tiers to
it's
runes
not
here.
good because it drains deep magic defense instead of magic level, and obviously 100% spec probably isn't ideal as you can't double spec. I assume that's why.
Okay, kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it should just require tiers, like a vial of blood for Scythe. I think that's why they didn't, because people don't really like that Scythe requires vials of blood. I don't know.
I feel like they intentionally did magic defense to try and like allow people to still T-bow or some shit. But like, if it's such a big deal and you're using it so you can Shadow, like motherfucker, just make it magic level.
I think it completely depends how these work and how they're dropped, how I'll feel about this. But okay, let's get into this. Let's break this down. Obviously, taking a little bit of our idea for the staff, for the spec here. First of all, in my opinion, anytime you're adding like a good like weapon that's used for DPS, right? A weapon you're attacking with, giving it a good spec on top doesn't really seem necessary. Obvious is like blowpipe.
Obviously, I'm pausing a lot, sorry. Obviously, in Toa, you circle, which drains magic level, and you still can T-bow, but I think it's just because everything has a really high magic level or something. I forget exactly what the reason is. Mickey Mouse mage only raids? Oh, man. Shadow to fucking 5 bill.
Where like you could split this into multiple different items and have them drop from different things. When we've had such a struggle coming up with rewards here, it seems kind of weird to dump everything on this one item when you could just add that staff that we came up with to like something else, like Yama or something, you know? Like I feel like this locks them out of using that now, and now everything is on this one weapon, which I kind of feel like they shouldn't have done. So the mage defense thing is
like
interesting.
Make it
draining mage defense. So the idea behind that, the reason they would want to do that is because mage level affects T-bow max hit, right? In a lot of cases, it doesn't actually matter in places like Toa, but there are some places where draining mage is bad for T-bow if you're going to use T-bow. So I get why they're like avoiding draining. Also, mage affects like the accuracy of their damage against you, so it kind of just does everything. I get why they're avoiding draining that. However, the fact it drains mage defense makes it a lot worse. I'm going to pull up the formula a second. Okay, here we go. So there's like a lot of numbers on the screen.
Bandos has magic level and shit, yeah, but it doesn't, not maging you.
What I care about is this. Defense roll for the NPC. So this is how the thing you're attacking defends against your attack and what makes you miss, okay? This is how they block your attacks. So we have 9 plus their mage level times their mage defense plus 64. Okay, a lot of numbers. What does that mean? That means, let's say it's a goblin, okay? I think a goblin has 1 mage. Okay, 1 mage.
It's going to be an underwater raid. Shadow doesn't work underwater.
It's 9 plus 1, which is 10, times 64, right? That means that draining NPC's mage defense matters a lot less than draining their actual mage level most of the time. Now, obviously, these are multiplying together, so that's not always the case. Let's say it's something, a good example is Ziliana, okay? Ziliana's one that would be okay on, where she has 100 mage defense and 300 mage, okay? So draining a static amount of that smaller mage defense, if we go back down, 9 plus mage level times mage defense plus 64, this number's massive, and this number's actually smaller. So draining the smaller number that's multiplying by the bigger number matters more than if you drained the big number, right? There are edge cases where it matters a lot, okay? And it's better. Most of the time, NPCs have a lower mage level and a really high mage defense. Let's look at Warden. Not a good example, actually. So this is one where it matters quite a bit as well. 150 mage, 20 mage defense, okay? Here's the question, can we drain this into the negatives? We've never been able to drain a style defense before, so how is that going to work? I don't know. I doubt it would be able to drain.
There's no way you can drain to the negatives, yeah? That'd be crazy.
In the negatives, do NPCs recover this stat? Are they going to start recovering this stat? I don't know, because they do regen defense slowly over time.
Can't drain.
Are they going to regen the style
negatives?
Defense? I don't know. Are they just going to be permanently drained? I have no idea. We've never seen
you negative hacks. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, but you can't get like negative Can you get negative defense bonus? Can you? Yes?
Seen this before. This is a new effect. So in a case where something has really low mage defense, here's another good example, Akka. Also, Akka recovers his stats really fast, so typically this doesn't matter, but assuming you could, he only has 10, right? It's kind of a problem when they have super low mage defense, because draining this number just doesn't do very much, because it's plus 64, right? So it's 10 plus 64. So draining this small number doesn't really do much. Okay, let's look at Zebak. Here's something people mage. He has 100 mage and 200 mage defense. Okay, so this is a massive number plus another big number versus a small number plus a small number, right? So draining this small number that's multiplying by this massive number is going to matter more, right? What am I trying to say with this? The spec is not good. You can actually plug this into Gearscape and send this over to custom. Effectively, when you start draining, it would be roughly 30 mage defense you're draining on average, okay? So when you're using a Shadow against, let's throw in Zebak, let's make sure we get Salt in there. Okay, we're draining 30 defense. Let's look at the accuracy. 87.89 versus 170,
the inventor
which becomes
of Toa.
89.26. It's not a massive leap there. Now, I will say this can be used in addition to...
What did it go
not
from?
massive is 170, which
87.8
becomes 89.26.
89.
It's
Oh
not a
my
massive
God.
leap there. Now, I will say this can be used in addition to something like Seer Call or a Scepter. So you could Scepter spec and then, so like you could drain their mage level and then also drain their mage defense. The problem is the spec takes 100% and it's doing the same thing as Scepter does. If I plug in a Scepter spec right now, if I plug in a Scepter spec, you see that does the same thing. Okay, but the Scepter costs 50% energy.
But okay,
It doesn't.
the weapon is good just by itself, right? Or that's like the idea? The gnome has spoken. Vote no. Good night, Sanders. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much, bro. It's kind of an add-on spec. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like, I mean, he's talking a lot about the spec here, but like, there's a lot of weapons that are good by themselves, but they have a spec bar where it's like fucking stupid spec. Like, whip is pretty damn good. The spec is kind of cheeks, but like, people still use whip. You know what I mean? I agree with switching spec to another weapon doesn't fit with the 3-tick intentions. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of weird. I guess if they did somehow make the spec good, it would be nice to have like a dual use weapon where it could be it's like what? Why the what the fuck was that? Did anyone else just hear that? I'm hearing things.
Doesn't cost 100%. So this spec is not always the case, but most of the time the same.
You got a
as the spec.
sub?
Now there's some edge cases where maybe if you can drain it into the negatives, I just don't have details. Here's another example, right?
Oh,
Zalra
thank
recovers
you.
defense really fast, but maybe my head's in the way. Maybe you can drain this into the negatives, and maybe it
Man,
doesn't
like,
recover.
I'm just ready to
In
be
that
home
case,
and
the
have
spec is
another
good in
monitor.
Zalra, right? Because you could drain this number further and get even more damage. So if you can
Thank
drain
you.
it to the negative, it might have some weird use cases, not a ton. Basically, this spec is flavor. It feels a lot
the
like
alerts are still
Noxus
not
Halberd,
working.
where you're giving it a spec for the sake of it having a spec bar. Let's be honest. You're not using Nox Halberd.
Let's be kind, Wad, man.
It's going to be the same thing with this for the most part. You can avoid, if this is your default mage weapon in Toa, you can avoid bringing an additional spec weapon. It's not like I'm struggling. I'm struggling to rack my brain for the specs use. It's just not there. I feel like they've locked themselves out of making the cool staff and have made it like just have a spec for fun. I don't know if Jagex doesn't know it's less useful to drain mage defense. In my opinion, this is what they should do. They should allow it to go into the negatives. If they're going to go with this, they should allow it to go into the negatives and maybe drain 2 defense per damage instead of 1. So it's doing double. I think then it might be worth considering specking. Right now, the fact it competes with Scepter at double the energy cost, you're not using this. And the Scepter already wasn't good. Let's be honest. Who was bringing a Scepter into Toa? Very few people. Very, very rare.
It's super
that it had any
niche.
utility. So for this to be like, it's almost as good as a Scepter sometimes, you're not selling
I need to
me.
know his take
You're
on
not selling me this. No one is
BGS.
using this spec.
What
Okay,
do
the
you
staff
mean?
itself, though, I don't have the numbers yet because Gearscape hasn't added it. They said they would add it tonight. They've said DPS between Sang and a Shadow. Okay, that's good. Cool. We have some problems. First of all, it's really fast. That makes it awkward to use in some cases. A good example is
Isn't the staff just a
maging
magic
Vest Portal,
BGS?
for example.
It's
Some
just
people
it's
will
kind of
be
like a worse Accursed Scepter, honestly, with the way that it works. Like, because we have Circle and we have a Accursed Scepter, it doesn't really have a place. The special attack, at least. Like the like auto attack, I don't really know what. Someone will have to fucking calculate. I don't want to calculate. Maybe, I mean, I could calculate, but like, I don't know. Someone else can calculate. But based on what they're saying that the auto attack is supposed to be like between a Sang and a Shadow, which makes a lot of sense to me because I'm sure you guys know the gap between Sang and Shadow is fucking crazy. Like, it's pretty big. Whereas the gap between Bofa and Tebow, it's reasonable, you know? Like, we don't really need an item between Bofa and Tebow. But an item between Sang and Shadow kind of makes sense. Although Sang might be going to the dirt if they don't do it right. You know what I mean? I think I missed a few messages here. Yeah, I mean, the thing is we have Circle, which is literally 100% accuracy. So like, yeah, right, get money. Like sometimes the gap between Tibo and Bofa is like really not that much because Bofa can be super accurate. That's the benefit.
Sanging or
and obviously it's
now,
4 tick.
you will not be using this because it's 3 tick. It's 4 ticks to run in and out. So you could just sit underneath Vespula and face tank her and just die.
I think it's more than
That's
one.
an option. No one's going to be doing that. So there's a lot of cases where the 3 tick attack speed is a problem. And it makes
Saying
it
is
really hard
expensive to use as well.
The other thing is the range is really low. It's 6 instead of 7. That makes it hard to use as well. And the main problem with that range is Olm's Mage Hand. So if you are standing on the melee safe spot tile, you cannot mage. You cannot mage and hit Olm. So if you've got a meleeer meleeing the melee hand, it cripples. He swaps to mage. He can't use the staff. I mean, you could flinch in to where it's dangerous occasionally, and there might be some kind of weird walk pattern you can do. And it's going to be at the best very annoying to use at Olm. Solo, the attack speed, you can do solo Olm with this, but you're going to drag. I mean, it's going to
use a butterfly Aqua with 3 tick weapon.
So,
I remember seeing Kirby doing 2 tick Aqua butterfly during leagues. So surely there's some fucking like setup you can do for 3 tick butterfly. There's gotta be, surely.
You can do the it would be what 4-0, right? But you're losing ticks running. You could tank an Olm hit every time that you're doing the mage cycle, which would be awful. You would take so much damage. You could drop a tick intentionally. I think it's at minimum losing 1 tick, maybe 2 per cycle. It's a little awkward. I don't know if that's even going to come out better than a Sang. What you could also do is bring a Sang and just drag with the Sang so you don't lose the tick, but now you have to bring 2 mage weapons into chambers. I get why they made it 6 range, because it's a fast weapon. A little lower range, but like, I feel like it just doesn't work well for this. I don't think they should be doing this because it really just screws Olm. It really, really screws Olm. It makes it very, very hard to fight him with it. And that's one of the main things you want mage.
Yeah, I mean, like, what really is the downside of making this longer range? Like genuinely, I don't know. I can't really think of anything. I've said this so many times, so I'm not no fucking game dev dude. I'm bad at like thinking into the future and thinking of like all the downstream effects of things being added to the game. But like I don't know what comes to mind when I think of bad things that would happen if you added in like new tile or an extra tile. I kind of feel the same. They don't want to have it all. I mean, I get, I see that. Yeah, that's what Gnome was just saying. More like Mage Blowpipe than Bofa. What if they like leaned into that more rather than trying to make it fit between like Sang and Shadow? They just leaned into it being like a fast attack weapon. There's like obviously Blowpipe. I mean, Blowpipe kind of does compete with Bofa, but not really. They're like 2 very different use cases.
Is Olm Hand. Of all the bosses in the game, that's probably the thing you mage the most.
Actually, I can
honestly.
also.
There's 3 hands every chambers. A huge chunk of the fight is spent maging. If you can't use the new mage weapon there, what a bummer. What a bummer. That's a huge amount of its use case. Just gone, basically. Honestly, overall, I feel like we have just kind of a scrambled egg item here. I will say, if this is supposed to be the
Scrambled
mage
egg
weapon,
item.
it is very strange that it's also tremendously harder to use than Sang. Think about Sang, okay? It's this very forgiving weapon. It's not fast. It's fairly long range, right? It's got everything, and then it heals you. So Sang is like the easier weapon to use. That's the idea. Then you get to Shadow. Think about Shadow at like Olm or things like that. Like it's really hard to use. Some people are using Sang at Olm Hand. Obviously Shadow hits really hard, but it has a learning curve in a lot of cases. Suddenly you have to learn Butterfly Akka. It makes sense for the extremely expensive item to have the harder learning curve, I feel like, because that's the kind of player that would appeal to. Making the the Mage Bofa also really hard to use and really awkward to use, I feel like is a little weird. Think about how easy Bofa is to use. Also, very, very long range. Works on a lot of things, very accurate, very simple. Just slap on Crystal Armor and it works fairly well.
True.
There's not a lot going on with it. It's 4-tick attack speed. It's not super fast. It's not like a blowpipe where you're like, imagine trying to do shamans with a blowpipe, for example. Like, that's really difficult. Using a Bofa typically is like the easy option. Like, it makes things easy to hit.
agree,
It's very long range, fairly forgiving to use. Right?
Yeah, that's something to keep in mind, actually, is the fact that, like, just quick example, using a blowpipe in the monkey puzzle is kind of rough. You know what I mean? Like it's not that bad, but like if you're learning the raid and trying to efficiently do the monkey puzzle, you're probably not going to use a blowpipe just because it's a short range and it drags you around and it's really fast attack speed. So like to not lose ticks, it's kind of hard, you know? And so like if you're not great, you just kind of use a Bofa. Yeah, it's hard to use efficiently. So like if you're not that good, using a Bofa or a blowpipe probably doesn't really matter. It's like the same thing, because if we're gonna be losing hella ticks using blowpipe and maybe getting dragged into venom and like dying, you know, it's like the same shit. So like that is something to keep in mind when you're talking about like faster attack speed weapons.
It's kind of got a weird identity going on because this appeals to
right.
To me, I'm like, oh, I can flinch in and do those Olm hits, but like I can't picture someone going.
Wait, a random side note. I remember seeing a clip. What the hell? I remember seeing a clip about Ninja talking about when when like Twitch Prime first came out, and he had like 200,000 viewers or some shit, and he was like, oh hey guys, by the way, if you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free. And like nobody even knew what Twitch Prime was at the time, and everyone was like, oh shit, wait, that's true. If you have Amazon, you can subscribe for free. And then he said he got like 50,000 Twitch Prime subs that day. Something fucking insane.
Into chambers with their in-betweener saying shadow weapon and trying to flinch from melee hand and like not tank Olm hits at all and screw up everybody else. I don't know. I feel like they might have lost the plot a little bit. I will go back to my idea again. This is a spec weapon that typically is benefiting lower mage weapons more, but is helpful to shadow. It's just all around a good item. That was the idea with this. And I'm not saying they should go back and use this. I like the idea of a mage Bofa. Think about like someone with a Sang trying to use this. Like,
why don't they just add both weapons individually? Like remove the spec from the other weapon, add a new an extra tile to its attack range, and remove the spec so that way it doesn't like have everything, you know what I mean? And then just make this another item, like 2 items.
It's like walk up spec them and then use your weapon. It's a little bit easier to use. I don't know. I feel like something's missing here. I think at the very least they need to make the range not 6. I think that would solve a lot of problems. If it's 7 tile range, the exact same as Sang, now you can use it on Olm hand just fine. That would solve a lot of problems. I don't know how I feel about the 3-tick attack speed. Obviously it's amazing at Nilo Room, but is making the Mage Bofa the Nilo Room killer really the play here? I don't know. I feel like a slower weapon almost would make more sense. It's not bad. You'll be able to use this most of the time, most places. I think it's really lame that it doesn't work well on Olm's mage hand. I think that's a huge use case. For the most part, it's okay. I really think as well as the range change, they should just remove the spec. I feel like this spec is going to trick Redditors into thinking it's good. And then like people are gonna
this is like people who like are constantly asking me like, hey, why don't you use the Accursed Scepter over the Circle? It's like, you know what I mean?
Use it, be like, oh, this doesn't do anything. It definitely feels like, I don't know if Jagex don't know that it's not good, but typically this is going to be the same as a Scepter spec, and that is not good. That is not a good spec. Yeah, okay, we'll move on. Enough time with the big staff.
Oh, he hasn't even talked about the gauntlets
okay,
yet.
so it's Torm's 7% mage damage. Okay, when you miss a magic attack with the gauntlets equipped, your next magic attack of the same type, same weapon or spell against the same enemy will roll accuracy twice. You can craft the gauntlets using a mocha cloth on a Torm bracelet, similar to Rancor. Makes sense. 83 crafting, 70 smithing. That's very reasonable, okay. When crafted, the Confliction Gauntlets will be tradable. Makes sense. That's not all. The item comes with a new passive effect. When you miss a mage attack with the gauntlets equipped, your next mage attack of the same type, same weapon or spell, against the same enemy will roll accuracy twice. This means that if you're already hitting all of the time looking at you, Shadow, you won't be benefiting much. But if your accuracy is more middling, you'll see some great returns. What does that mean? What is that going to look like?
Crazy.
I actually have a mod in my Discord, Sci-Fi, who went and charted it out. What does that look like? This one. Okay, numbers, chart, what does this mean? Okay, so orange line is the boosted accuracy when it misses. So this would be your every other hit. The yellow line is base accuracy. So what it is without that effect. And the red is the average between the two numbers. All right, we follow? We follow? So you can see we have this like larger gap here as we're moving up about the 60% mark, and after that it falls off hard. You can see over 80%, the base accuracy and the boosted accuracy basically the same. It's really not changing anymore after 80%, okay? Maybe a slight change. Actually, I have a zoomed in graph past 50% as well. So you can see that like endpoint, it's the same. It's the exact same past like 95%. So what does this mean? In practice, what does this mean? If you have around 60% accuracy or lower, you're getting a tremendous buff of about 5% accuracy or more. At most, around 34%, 35%, it's getting buffed by like 8%. But when you're maging, okay, you're never maging if you're like this inaccurate, right? Like this chunk of the graph is typically a thing you're just not ever doing. So we're looking for those big jumps where you're really inaccurate. A really obvious one is Akka with like a Sang. Akka with a Sang is around 60%. Okay, that's in like not max mage, like Arims, that kind of thing. At 60%, you're getting a buff of about 5% accuracy. So you're going from 60 to 65% accuracy with these bracelets. So massive for things like Akka. Another good example, and this is a problem I feel like because they say looking at you, Shadow, as if it doesn't affect Shadow. I don't think that's true. Because there's things people mage that have really high defense. A good example is Zebak. We can see, assuming you're not doing a circle spec or something, max mage on a Zebak in a 500, 64%. What does that mean? It's getting buffed by another 5% accuracy. I can actually probably drain him enough to get it to the point where it shows that number. Yeah, it's actually about 20 circle damage. It's about a 10% increase at Zebak. Not a joke, 10%. So suddenly, like, T-Bow on Zebak is probably dead. That's gone. So to pretend like this doesn't buff Shadow is a little weird to me. I don't agree with it. It buffs Shadow very little in a case like Akka. You have 90% accuracy, and it's not doing much, right? But this suddenly opens up the ability to mage things that were already super, super tanky. Another good example is Ziliana. Ziliana has 300 mage level, right? We still mage her. 70% accuracy. That's getting a big buff. That's like a 4% accuracy increase. My big issue is things like this, where something that's completely trolling, it's not bad anymore. Camping Shadow at Nex is actually beating ZCB Camp. When we add the new boots here, we've got the additional stats for the Torm just added here on this Javelin in the ammo slot.
Oh, you can see this is what people are talking about when they're saying you're just gonna fucking shadow everything, huh?
I was actually beating ZCD, which is kind of jokes. I think this opens up a lot of problems where people are going to start trolling a lot of places, and it won't be trolling anymore. Things like Shadow Camp Zulrah suddenly is okay. When we throw in the new gear against Zulrah in blue phase, which you would never mage, 40% accuracy, we remember that's in that region where it gets the massive buff, like 7% accuracy, so this is suddenly...
Yeah, true. You would just be getting fucked up shadowing next, yeah? In Ansi?
So it's not going to be T-Bow Camp anymore, it's going to be Shadow Camp Zulrah. I'm picturing a world where people are going into Tawa with very minimal melee switches, camping mage gear, and just doing things like Baba with Shadow, which is, you can see, 51% accuracy. Suddenly not so bad.
Wait, it's Hedron.
54%.
How are you?
I don't know how I feel about this. The pretending that this is not a huge buff to Shadow is a little weird to me. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think that's true. Another good example is Shadow Camp in Inferno, which is a meme, and I've always laughed at people doing this. On Zuck, it has terrible accuracy, 63%. Suddenly that's really good, because these gloves are insane. Anytime you have low accuracy, these are crazy, and they go off. And there's a lot of cases where Shadow doesn't have good accuracy, and you need to take advantage of it. Keep in mind that all the calcs I'm doing are without
This video is about all of this whole blog post. New Delve boss rewards. The boots, the wand, and the gloves. And the demonic digger. You know? Cool. Let me chat.
black accuracy roll thing. So I've plugged in one of the mages at Nex. It's 6.5% worse for Shadow than T-Bow, but after the accuracy
Shadow
bonus,
Nex
it actually
KC?
wins. It's actually beating on the mages. So literally next meta would now be ditch range completely and bring max mage. I think you've opened up a lot of problems with something like this. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't think it avoids buffing Shadow like Jagex thinks it does. I don't know about that. I'm gonna reread the sentence, okay? This means that if you're already hitting all of the time, looking at you Shadow, you won't be benefiting much. But if your accuracy is more middling, you'll see some great returns. So what this does is the few places where Shadow doesn't hit all the time, which is actually a lot of bosses, where it just hits okay, but not great, now it hits really well.
Oh,
We've
I see what
taken
you're
it
saying,
from
Adrian.
Shadow everything to Shadow everything. Everything. Like,
Wait, do you mean
not a joke,
Metafight?
everything in the game you will be shadowing. Okay, how do they fix this? What should they do? Don't make this a glove effect. Make it an offhand.
Can't you
Make it a
Metafight and
shield.
keep the boost?
So I actually also had a design for this. Do you have the link?
Oh, is it that much?
This was one of the ideas for an item we sent to Jagex as well. This is the heart of Mokayoto.
Wait, let's see what this is. New offhand. Defense stats with high accuracy. To push one-handed stabs in the higher DPS brackets, ranking per DPS. Oh shit. This is pretty cool. Wait, no, this is super cool. Yeah, this is what they fucking should have added, man. This is like the buff
This is
that
an
they
offhand
need.
shield. It's like a little talisman you would hold, effectively. But the idea was that it was extremely, extremely accurate and less damage. Okay, so it's less damage than a ward, but super, super accurate. And the idea was in places where you're using Sang, now you're getting a big buff if they have a lot of mage. So a good example is anything in a CM. Everything in CM is really tanky and really hard to hit with a Sang. So suddenly this gives you like a 5% DPS increase on things like Vanguards or Olm, that kind of thing. So putting this kind of
Yeah,
thing
like they've done so many things where, or they've made so many changes where things are different in like PVM versus PvP. Like, isn't the blowpipe 4 tick in PvP or something? Yeah, like they don't need to do anything with the shadow. They just need to not make the new items busted, you know? I didn't even know that. Yeah, so I remember when the blowpipe first came out, I remember watching like some Sparkbike video of him like shitting on people with the 2-tick weapon. That they had to nerf that shit.
on an offhand means that it can't buff Shadow because you can't equip it with a Shadow. I think it would work a lot better and be a lot less detrimental to the game. This as well, different item we sent to them.
Hand
was
wraps.
the
Oh,
Torm
shit.
upgrade, the hand wraps of renewal. Mage damage 7%, very, very similar to the Torms. But the idea was that it would be buffing elemental spells. It was just going to be an additive number. So you're just adding this number.
This
to
is
whatever
also so
weakness is.
cool. Wait, this is so much better. Why don't they do this? Give me this. I don't.
Thing like I think Kriara has like a 30% air weakness. This would be 50%. So it's just a straight up buff to Torms with some flavor, okay? And the flavor means that things like Harm Staff are suddenly good in a lot of places. Things like Abyssal Portal, which is weak to fire, you can suddenly start using Fire Surge pretty effectively. I believe that beats T-Bow. It was in between T-Bow and Shadow there. Just like a more interesting effect. Also pairs really well with them bringing back bringing more elemental weaknesses in the summer. They said that they'd be doing that. I feel like going with something like this, and then
Bro, like,
something
but
this,
these are just
I
like
feel it's just
better.
less detrimental to the game. I don't know.
Like,
This
there's pretty
direction that-
glaring problems with some of the things that they've proposed. And if they already, like, what, I don't know. I just prefer both of these. I do
Something
like
well,
how,
maybe you feel like it's just
trying to show whatever. I do like the idea of something in between Sang and Shadow because, like I've said so many times, the gap between Sang and Shadow right now is just so huge. It's pretty crazy. So like something to fill that makes sense, but adding the spec to it is just like kind of weird, bro. Like just make it 2 items. Give us 2 separate items. Like they don't even need to add it right now with Mocha or whatever because there are kind of a lot of things coming out. But why even put this like? Give us an extra tile attack range on this mage weapon. Remove the spec, just no spec bar, and like boom, we're good. Yeah.
just less detrimental to the game. I don't know. This direction they took the gloves is in a really weird place where it's just like disgustingly broken, I feel like. I'm not saying they have to use my exact thing. One of the things we've talked about as well is this would be broken in PvP. I think making it not work in PvP, or do a thing like they did with the gloves where it's rolling accuracy, like some kind of special effect, and make that just not work in PvP would work well. Something like that. They could just make the effect that, except on an accurate offhand, and I think it would be totally fine. The problem is it's on gloves, and gloves work with everything, including...
Yeah, what if we made the gloves, hear me out, what if we made the gloves so that there's a 50% chance that you deal 100% extra damage? So the new Shadow max hit is like 168. What are we thinking? That's like not
Shadow,
bad.
even though they claim it doesn't. It works incredibly well with Shadow. This is disgusting. It just isn't buffing Shadow at the places you use it. It opens up more options for Shadow. And Shadow does not need more places you can use it. It doesn't need that. It is the most used mega rare in the game. It has the most use cases.
Agree.
Maybe not all the most useful use cases. Obviously, a scythe is the most expensive. But Shadow has this giant breadth of places you use it at. Like, it just works on everything. It's kind of like the Fang, where it just is good, like, everywhere. Like, you can just figure this thing is probably a good option almost everywhere in the game. And adding these gloves is not going to change that. In fact, it's going to make it much worse and make it so, yeah, that is literally just the thing you use everywhere. I would really like to see these changed. I do not want these. Obviously, people are going to vote yes, it will come into the game. It's really, really strong. I think it's too strong. I think this is too much. I really do. Looking at it, it's just crazy how much of a buff this is for Shadow. And it's also a tremendous buff for other things as well.
That's crazy.
Something I thought about was Barrage in Inferno. You could bring just these gloves. And then, you know, you have like a 50-60% chance of hitting on things. Suddenly landing freezes on melees is like a thing you can do. Healing off things becomes much easier. It's quite good there. Another idea is a lot of people bring one-way Sang or one-way, like, or two-way Sang into Tob if you're not a mage, just to hit Vasilius. Well, if you do two-way with these gloves, it's like a 60% accuracy, right? So you're getting a massive, massive buff, right? So in cases like we're not bringing the full mage switch, it's really, really strong. I think things like that, totally fine, right? If they make it a shield, I think that kind of thing is okay, and it's kind of interesting that, like, bringing less mage switches is suddenly good, because they made that real bad with mage rebalance by taking away all the occult damage. They made it so bringing one-way mage places is really, really, really bad. So bringing that back a little bit might be kind of nice, might be kind of appropriate. But this is not it. This is disgusting for Shadow, and it's way too much, I think. Like, ridiculous. I feel like they totally missed that. As soon as you start to think about all the...
Yeah, I don't know if Gnome spoke about this in the video or if he does later on, but I was hearing people talk about how you're going to be, like, shadowing Kefri and Baba. It's like, dude, we already shadow Akka and Zabak and Warden. Do we just shadow the whole fucking raid, dude?
The places, like, people don't use a shadow, but it's, like, okay at, you start to think of a lot of problems.
Oh, no, you're good, Ash. Continue.
It opens up a lot of problems. It's just not good for the game. I really don't think so. I think the fact that we're concerned about the minimum hit thing being too much, if they gave it more minimum hits, like before, with the necklace, I think it was. I don't know, this is way, 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 way more broken.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Like, way, way better. Like, concerningly good. Yeah, I think take this effect, make it a shield. Shadow can't use it. It's probably a great addition to the game. This is broken. Just straight up, it's broken. I don't know. I'm not going to vote yes to this, honestly. It's just broken. It's really, really strong. Too strong. The last reward's the fucking shovel, bro. I don't know how I feel about the name.
We're going to scythe everything in Tom.
Okay.
Yeah, but like Fang comes with that too.
I don't know. Apparently this was a Reddit idea. I think I missed it entirely, but what better place for it to come from than a burrowing boss? Osto Ayak has the chance to drop a burrowing appendage, one of the little spiked tips from the bottom of his shield that can be used with a small number of demonic tears. And
finally, the big reward.
I'm not even going to say it, dude. I'm not saying it. This is a one-time demonic tears cost. The burrowing appendage drop would be untradeable. Once crafted, the demonic digger would be tradable. When used... Oh, I said it. I'm so sorry. When used for harvesting, farming crops, any spade actions are processed instantly. So you just instantly one-tick the herb patches. Oh, I'm so good with a buff to herb patches, I'm going to be honest. Picking herbs sucks. So I'm totally good with this. Just the name is a little... I never really feel about that. This. Just the name is a little... I never really feel about that. Interesting. No, I think this is a good addition. A little bit of a weird addition, kind of like the Abyssal Worm thing for Yama, but... And that's it. Okay, so on blog number 97, I think we're still not quite there, I'm going to be honest. I like the boots. Stop touching the boots. The boots have always been fine. And, of course, the other items...
Yeah, Scythe is going to be fucking crazy after Yama. Like, with the, whatever that item's called, the Horn or something. 100% accurate Scythe. Like... It's gonna be insane.
Some problems. I'm gonna be honest. They have some major problems. I think this could be added, like the staff could be added to the game as is, and it wouldn't be horrible. But it's got some major issues. I feel like, and I would change some
only
things
on the
about
first hit splat. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I kind of forgot it was only on the first splat. Huh. Right, because claws like I remember, was it Gnome that was talking about that? I heard someone talking about that. I can't remember.
Gauntlets are insane. They're ridiculous.
They like work differently.
I don't know what else to say about them. They're just utterly broken. So, yeah. I mean, at least the shovel's good. Man.
Wait, guys. Okay, so I'm thinking, rather than saying that the gloves are broken, we just say that they're not good enough. And then they give them like 10% magic damage. We could probably get away with it, yeah?
See how good the items for Yama were after blog after blog of this. I don't know. Overall take on blog number 47. The boots
I will.
Good, just like they were.
I still have a
like
copy.
the change to the QOL of adding the boots to it. Great. I don't know why they buffed the stats, but it's not necessarily bad. I don't know why it has such short range. I don't know why it has this weird spec on it. And I don't know. It seems a little weird that it's 3-tick at all. I'm going to be honest. I like the idea of a fast mage weapon, but it feels like it's trying to fit into a weird slot here. I'd love to see them rip this spec off, save it for a different update, put it on a different weapon. This would be a great drop at a different high-level boss in the future. There's no need for it to go on the mage bow.
The eye is in between Sang and Shadow.
And in a way that's really lackluster. The spec is not useful. And I feel like if they add this spec, they're not going to add a good spec in the future for mage. So we'll just have this instead, always. It'll always be the crusty scepter spec and this spec,
which
you just don't use. Neither of those are you going to use ever, for any reason. Rip that spec
Is it not
off.
Mage BGS? The thing is, BGS drains defense level, and this drains magic defense, but magic defense is different than magic level, so it's like not great. And it's 100% accuracy, and not a guaranteed hit, and we already have a Circle and a Cursed Scepter, which Circle has a guaranteed hit and drains magic level, and a Cursed Scepter is not 100% spec and does basically this. So, like...
Give it some more range. I think we're in a better situation. At least just doing that, I think it'll be in a lot better spot. The gloves, I don't know, man. Like, this just... It's so busted. It's so busted looking at it. I can see how it could be missed, because you're thinking of the places you use Shadow, and you're not thinking of the places you don't use Shadow. I can understand missing it, but they missed it. You guys just missed it. I'm going to be honest. It's ridiculous. It's very hard to calculate this effect, so you can see how like it might be missed. You can't go with this. You just can't go with this. It's so broken. It's so utterly broken.
You have a solution?
This is the power creep
Okay.
that everybody's worried about. That you guys were worried about, 5 blogs ago with the negative prayer on the cape and the 1% mage damage it had. I
kind of feel you, Zol.
Keep power creep in check, and then throwing this in, I feel like we're sliding from one end of the boat to the other end of the boat. Oh, we're gonna fall over. Can we just get in the middle of the boat and find something?
I'm about to
that
watch
just
it get
works and
money.
fits in the game. That's what we've got to do. Like, we can't have something disgustingly broken. We can't have something that's 1% mage damage. There's a happy medium, I swear, in the middle here that we can get to. I feel like throwing the effect on a shield instead. Honestly, you could make it 2 items. Leave this as just a basic upgrade to Torms, and then add that shield that we talked about, maybe with the same effect. So it's only buffing one-handed items.
Agree.
Including the new wand. I feel like that would work a lot better. It would make a lot more sense to me. But yeah, this is just broken. Just straight up, like, people are going to shadow everything in the goddamn game. I don't know what to say. That's it. It's busted. I just got word while we're recording in my Discord. They were calking this with Shadow at Krill. It's actually, Shadow will be better than Scobo now with this. You'll literally just bring Scobo to spec and that's it. Which is, it goes to show just how broken it is. It's like you will Shadow everything in the game. Anything that came close to not being Shadow will be Shadow. For sure. Everything will be Shadow. So these have got to get, at the very least, tweaked. They will not work in the way they're adding them to the game. They will work. They'll work too well, far too well. Funny Shovel, I'm okay with make it a little less funny. That's all. Just change that name, maybe. I don't know how I feel about that, but the Shovel's a good addition. I think I like it. Oh, I also like the Demon Tears. I think it's good to add some kind of currency. This isn't some kind of crazy thing that's being sunk out of the game in mass quantities. I don't feel, so we'll see how valuable they are. They can be used instead of runes on the staff, and it's going to chug through them. So we'll see. Depends how much people are using.
Yeah, guys, can we just make the shadow like 5 bill?
Kind of
That'd be pretty cool.
And it also depends what bulk of tiers you need to craft the items. But I think, in theory, this is going to be a good addition, probably, and should keep the boss relatively profitable. I'm honestly concerned at this point that people are exhausted with this. We are on blog 47. I can't remember which blog we're on, 4 or 5 or something. Blog 47 is here, and people, I feel like, aren't even reading these anymore. They're just, like, so tired of hearing about this, where they're not going to want to change it again, and they're just going to send it. I feel like if they pull this, it's going to pass, and these gloves are going to break the game in half. That's my concern. That's my concern. I hope they don't do that. I know Jagex has taken actions in the past when things were going to be broken. I know Nightmare was going to drop, like, the super high mage damage tome thing, and they just axed that even though it passed, so I'm hoping they just keep in mind how broken this is.
Right,
and realize that it was kind of a mistake. We'll see. We'll see. All right, that's it. Jagex has really got to stop putting out updates on my days off, and, like, honeymoons and stuff.
I don't know what happened to that
asked me before they do things. What is it about?
He's angry. Oh, shit.
I just got married, so we're going to be coming back on Saturday. When we come back, I'll be doing the in-game wedding, so that should go insane. I'm planning to do it at 5 p.m. PST if you want to show up. We're going to be going to the Cosmic Entity Plane on World 378, so that should be interesting.
I'll show up, man.
I want to, like, almost crash a world. It should be fun. Make sure you pull up to that. Also, soon enough, I'm going to be
5 days ago,
gold, probably on Sunday. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. Because we did win that golden gnome. So I've got to do that. I'm like, all right, that's it. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe. All the good stuff. Button pushing. Everything. I'll see you, fellas.
Button pushing.
Thank you so much.
That gives another like, right? You can just like spam likes like this, right? That's tech. Oh wait, we were gonna the video. Okay, let's see. Unlisted no monkey video. Oh my god. Wait. I'm the second like. Okay, let's watch the 9-minute video. No way, he's soloing next. Exclusive content? Oh shit. Wait, who else liked it? Wait. In-game wedding? I mean, man, it's his job, bro. Okay, let's see. Put on some quiet music. Is No Monkey the GOAT? I mean, I feel like Molgoat Kirby is like, you gotta call him the GOAT. It's like literally in his name, you know? Here, wait, let's skip to, oh, I see. Let's just speed this up. Yeah, I mean, you can't like actually shadow next without the gloves, you know what I mean? Yeah, right, Hedron. Bring Shadow to next mass? Please, please. Shadow's Biss, Shadow's Biss. Everyone make Shadow go up. Panic by Shadow. Quick, quick. Buy Shadow, buy Shadow. It is Shadow's turn. 13 to 18% better than Teemo's ECB. Oh my god. Honey, you gotta put this on pause. Do a quick next trip. What does the membership cost now? I have no idea. Does anyone know? I haven't paid for membership in like 6 years. $15? I trust you, John. $100 a year? Okay. That makes sense. Dude, Nex is just so crazy with how much damage you make or take. I don't know, maybe. I trust Hedrons. Saying 15. Gnome is tall, he's like 6'2" or something. Pretty good, Mackie. It's been going, man. What? Oh shit, my man's gonna stand more often. He's actually standing every time he streams. I don't know if you can tell. What am I watching? Shadow Next, man. New tech. Is this what Aros will be like in 2026? This is what Aros will be like in like 3 months if the gloves come out. Okay, yeah, I mean, very interesting. Pre-buff max mage next POV. 15% worse than current ZCB Tebow. After new mage gear, 13 to 15% better. Wearing no mage is no different than people using mixed hide, which is 1% worse defense-wise. With the new boots, you gain a slot for more supplies as well, and switches will be a lot easier. This is true. Very interesting, man. Panic Cell Tormented Ornament Kit. Oh, man. Next, just you take so much damage at next, and like, for what, dude? For what? Why do Imbued Heart? Because they Menophyte Remedied and used, whatever it's called, Forgotten Brew. Heart would just be gone. I play game now. The fuck is Menophyte Remedy? It makes your stats drain, it does a few things. When you're brewing, it like tops up your stats again, like every 15 seconds or something. And he gifted to go Shadow next in a mass world. Bro, you're gonna get me permed from the mass world, dude. I'm gonna get permed. I agree, Mackie. Chip damage is so boring and like bad game design in my opinion. I'll show them a mass world. I see. Damage at Zabak. Ah, yes. Okay, I'm gonna do a raid and then go sleep. That one was wet, man. Shadow Kefir, you pussy? Okay, fine. That fucking emote, dude. Shadow is actually kind of good on Kefri. I think below like 250 or something, it's biz. Where's that gnome video? Just look up Gnome Monkey on YouTube, and it'll be the most recent video. Don't forget to subscribe, man. You have to subscribe to Gnome Monkey. Oh, were you talking about the Shadow, KC? Yeah, she just linked it. Yo, Noah, thank you so much, man. I don't know what happened to my alerts. Also, I actually don't have my alerts open right now. So if it didn't say that in game, I actually wouldn't have known. I also need to fix them though, like the sounds, and I think nothing's showing up on screen. But thank you, man. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, the video's unlisted. Did I just back-to-back max hit? Sorry. Oh yeah, Hedron, your YouTube's been booming. Actually booming. It's crazy. Yo, feedback was good, man. We're rich now. We have Tebow again. What command to spawn Jads, etc. in your game? I have a lot of that turned off, but you can do a few things if you look on the side of the screen. You click the like gift box or whatever. There's a few things you can do. I'm talking about gnomes. Oh no, I think I'm still lagging. Yeah, Gnome's channel is a team effort. The two of them. I feel like I've heard of that, Mackie. But yeah, I said Hedron's channel, but I really just meant Gnome's channel. Hedron highlights? Oh shit. No, since the video, I haven't really had many people doing the on-screen celebrations or whatever they're called. You wave skip every wave or noob? Noob, unfortunately. No, we're protecting range, but I will shadow Kefri. For the culture, man. They didn't deep, but they just said sometime spring, and they said sooner than we think. Whatever that means. End of March? Oh wait, what? Is this confirmed? It's March 13th. What do you mean end of March? That's like now. Arcane said it at RuneFest? Shit. Wait, that's a big deal. Oh my god, I thought I clicked. I guess my internet's kind of fixed, so I'm not lagging. This changes everything. What should I panic sell? Well, I'd panic by Shadow for sure. Like, we need Shadow to hit 1.5 bill. Come on, guys. We can do it. Group effort. Already have a Shadow? Buy another. Buy another Shadow. Somebody's tickling the balls of the mods at RuneFest? That's my bad, man. One by 6? Okay. Alright. There's bugs under your skin. Oh, I'm well aware, man. They said it's gonna be a crush boss? Wait, actually? Did they say that? I just like straight up assumed Scythe is gonna be this. I feel like that's a standard assumption. Where's Shadow? Oh shit, wait. You're right. We Shadow Kefri now. Okay, okay. Accurate. Oh, wait. Wait, why am I doing a full switch? Ready? One hour Kefri? No, it's Biss. Trust. I have the new gloves. No yellow gem after 200 KC? That's crazy. Okay, I'm fanging this. I'm sorry. I apologize. The gloves don't work on the Ranger. Yeah, that's really rough, Jesse. Fatal Panic by Shadow? Please, please. Shadow to 5 bill. I definitely don't have 30 shadows on an alt. Definitely not market manipulating. Yeah, this is true. That'd be like immoral. They should offer consumable drop rate boost and just charge like $100 for a pack. Wait. Oh my god, a 57. A 5. I'm definitely circling again when I get spec. Paragen pots are so good anywhere that's you're going to be at for longer than like half an hour or so. We shadow the arcane too? Wait. Surely I don't die. Surely I don't die. We live, we live. Is that done? No. Okay, okay. Look at that, no tick loss. Yeah, correct. I usually just don't even sip the final dose. The final dose will run out at Warden, but like I'll have multiple restores that so I don't need. I haven't missed in like 4 shadow hits. Why is this actually good, bro? Can you imagine this with the gloves? ZCB camping. Okay. I think you're onto something here. Could have brought heart. We don't need heart, man. Look, look, it's so good. Watch. 62? 62? 62? Damn it, man. What's up, Lefty? Sell shadow, sell shadow. Okay, but actually imagine if I hit a 25 circle and you had the new gloves. Okay, ready? You're fucking kidding me. Okay, okay. Mr. Gnome himself, a respectable size. What do we think about this? I'm preparing for the new update. Ball volume could use some work. That's a crazy message. Surely we can just turn off range pair, right? Right? Oh my god. I love the shadows, the go-to for pures literally everywhere. So you see them do shit like this. Oh man. No, hope you are enjoying your time off, man. Well deserved. You've been grinding, dude. Without Torva legs, is Shadow better than Fang at Kefri? Please don't Shadow Kefri. I beg. Please don't do that. Torva legs don't do anything. They don't give me a max hit. Wait. Shadow Akka tech. If you have a Zuck home, you don't get married in it, you're trolling. I don't know what to say. This is true, yeah. Oh, I have accurate on. Oh, I could have manually passed there. Save a tick. No, I just recently found out about this. Oh, I guess I would have shown it, but the plugin, it didn't do the thing. Basically, when you do the step back to attack the shadow, like right as it spawns, you have to wait one tick normally when you like run around. But if you manually path, you can save that tick, which is kind of interesting. And saving that one tick actually becomes a big deal because saving that tick allows you to get an extra shadow hit at the very end, right before Akka phases into the middle, which that one extra shadow hit a lot of times can be the difference between phasing it to the shadow phase right now. Like imagine I was hitting this shadow right now. So like that one tick save becomes like 4 extra shadow hits, which is pretty cool actually. Yeah, I definitely get money. I'm not picturing how manual pathing helps. I hopefully will be able to show you it here in a second. Because basically when you like do the step back to hit the shadow right as it spawns, because they take like 1 tick to spawn, when you run around to the other side, it you have to wait an extra tick to like let Akka line up again, if you know what I mean. So manually pathing allows you to like not have to wait that tick, because Akka he does his like weird smart pathing. Yeah, hopefully I can show you what I mean here in a second. If Akka will be kind. man. So smart he switched his prayer. We love Akka, man. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. Oh, I see. There's like some cool transitions you can do with it as well. Like this. Like, see how I just manually path? And then I save a tick. Pretty cool transition too. Shout out Rabagust on YouTube. I yoinked that from him. And yeah, like I was saying, that one tick save becomes like many ticks saved when you like phase Akka to the shadow phase. Max hash shadow. Ah, yes. I'm also using this plugin, Raid Death Notifier, which basically highlights Akka when he's like about to phase to, like when the hit that you just fired is going to phase Akka into the shadow phase. And I think it also highlights when you've done 2 hits, so that your 3rd hit will phase him here. No, it's not working. It's a very buggy plugin, but it's pretty cool. Oh. It's Raid Death Notifier? Raid Death Indicator. They changed some things. Did they? I think they changed a few things here. Is this showing on stream? No. I don't know how to get this to show on stream other than just doing this. This is the plugin. I don't know if you saw that I had like an outline on Akka sometimes. That's what that plugin is. I think it's a new plugin. Unfortunately, it's kind of ugly and it only highlights the whole of Akka, which is very unfortunate. I wish it was like the Tazar HP tracker and it would just highlight the tile. It would just look so much better. Yeah, D, what were you gonna do to that bear, man? Alright, we can just shadow. Unspeakable things. We love hitting a 1. I'm excited to see the poll results, honestly, because it's a pretty crazy item to even be proposing. And I feel like people aren't even realizing how broken it could be And like honestly, I didn't even quite realize. Although I'm really bad at like trying to consider what an item's going to be doing to the game. That's why I like to like listen to other people like you or just anyone else who I know is actually like taking the time to calc things. Oh, that's such a sick tile to stand on. Think it would get nerfed after a week when people actually see it? Yeah, that's actually true. That would be a very fun week, though. Is that even gonna hit it? Okay. I wasn't sure if that was too slow of a weapon from that distance. You know, I think it would just be hilarious to see Shadow in every single room at Toa. And it actually be Biz. We love Shadow Necks. This is actually true, Scalar. Wait, this is true. Hat is still mod. D, you weren't here, but Hat is currently a moderator in this live stream. I'm sorry to tell you, but you were at the same level as Hat. Oh, is that the last wave? I was gonna show you something else, Gnome. I saw this in a noob type stream. I kind of forgot you could do this, but if you're 3 tiles away from a wave, you can just literally run through it. Like you can just click across and just one click and you'll run through. It's pretty cool. It looks really weird. Oh, this is solved. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I saw a pre-solve. It's been a while. Wait, I have an 82 max hit? My stats drained that much? Interesting. And I've had preserve on this whole time? I hope we see a purple this raid, dude. I'm like 7 dry. Not ideal. Sailing is like August or something? Can someone confirm? Sailing is like kind of soon. They kind of are cooking, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that there was going to be like an announcement at RuneFest, or not when I saw, but when I just like remembered, I was like, man, they're just going to release like some quality of life updates, a mid-level boss, and like, I don't know, some random sailing update. You know what I mean? Like I did not expect much. Then I'm watching the stream, and like immediately when I saw new endgame duo boss, my jaw dropped. Like actually, I was like, oh, this is not what I thought. And the crab boss is kind of cool too. Like considering it's a mid-level boss, it's kind of cool. Oh my god, he took 8. I can't wait to see Otoblock like one tick step undering people with his ship, bro. Like sailing PvP is gonna be crazy. That's still a thing, right? Like they haven't changed that. Yeah, when are we getting Squeal of Fortune? That was a quality update. Fakey the cannon into the anchor smack. Yes, exactly. They haven't really mentioned anything about any new fishing methods, but like, it kind of makes sense to add some fishing methods. Yeah. Exclamation point plugins, Hersky. Maybe it's, where is it? This. Maybe it's my brightness is all the way up. I think I might have my brightness turned up in GPU or something. But exclamation point plugins is a video with all my plugins. A little bit outdated. I'm going to be working on a new one though. It's where they brought up some sort of drift net fishing. Oh, okay. I don't really care, honestly, but I just feel like thematically it makes sense, yeah? Didn't they say that sailing is going to be decent XP? Or said joking. Aw. Wait, what's that? See monster hunting with sailing? Potentially. They said no PVM was sailing for at least a year after. Oh, okay. I know Torva legs. It just doesn't give me a max hit with Fang. So it doesn't really do much for me. It does give a max hit with Blade, but because Rancor is a thing now, I gain that max hit back with the Rancor. And so I can afford to lose it with the Torva legs and still 3 down. Although you do basically just barely 3 down. As you can see, I didn't miss any hits or any ticks here. And I had all my gear on for every hit, and I think it's gonna be 260 health. Yeah, so you can miss like, I don't know, prims for 1 hit or something. Oh wow, I have a lot of restore, man. I clicked the spec bar. Monster hunting's in sailing part 2, and the mini raid idea they had. Oh, let's see. Is later too. Okay, that makes sense. So like, are we gonna be getting Tob 2 as raids 4? Because I was thinking they were gonna be making it just like its own thing. Because like each raid kind of has its own theme at the moment. I don't have a Magus on. But like they're talking about adding this new Vampirium area. I forget what it's called. So like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. My dad will be there. Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. I was thinking / hoping that it would be a sailing themed raid, just like a water themed raid. Just seems kind of cool. I think people hated Tob early on for how inaccessible it was. Tob was just like mega gatekept. You know what I mean? Varlamur raid, if anything. Jungle. Oh shit, jungle raid. Yeah, I know what you mean, Hedron. Karamja raid. Let's get the Tazar raid, man. Tazar is such like a nicely themed area. Let's get a Tazar update, man. It's so cool. Everything about Tazar is so cool. Lava, just lava. Yeah, it's fucking cool, man. A Fremenic raid would go so hard. Oh shit. Viking raid. Tyranwin raids 4. Okay. We need White Wolf Mountain raid, man. Yeah, imagine raids 4 is like Gauntlet, where you can't even bring gear from like the main game in, and all of the gear is like within the raid. I don't know how I'd feel about that. If you want to be controversial, put it in the wilderness. Wilderness raid. Skill check raid. That'd be true. Gnome Ball raids 4. The home of the Elder God is under White Wolf Mountain in RS3, or is that Ice Mountain? I'm not the right person to ask, man. That's kind of interesting, though. Why do you know that, Summerism? You're just making that shit up. Okay, thankfully, I already know ahead of time that this raid's gonna be a purple because I'm 7 dry. So, like, it has to be a purple. Oh, wait, you're right. Whisper is under Ice Mountain. Dude, I forgot about that. I haven't, like, manually ran to Whisper since I, like, did the quest. No need, Hedron. Not a great boss. I don't know how, but Whisper is a boss that is engaging in the way that you have to always be doing something, but is so fucking boring. I guess just like skipping axes at Vardorvis is kind of satisfying, and that's why Vard is fun. I don't really, I can't put it into words, but Whisper sucks and Vard is fun, but they're both equally as like click intensive. I don't really know what it is. It's because everything slows down the fight in small hits. That's a good way to put it, yeah. There are so many like little intermission phases in Whisper where you pause for like 2 to 5 seconds. I wish they would stop doing things like adding invocations that make things harder by just making your player worse. I feel like that's just so boring. Like, overly draining is so boring, man. Like, I don't want to spec less, I want to spec more. Okay, I already checked. No worries, guys. I already checked. It's a purple. It must be. I don't hate the monkey room changes. I think they're fine. But I think old Monkey Room was kind of fun. It's just like, it's just saddening, man. Bunch of seeds. Okay, but like we take 1.2 mil. I think I kind of have a big loot tab right now. Yeah, 50 mil. Have you tried just getting a purple? I just tried, man. I just tried. Oh, was the light bearer white? It actually was. Open the rune cache? We'll do a cache opening. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Wait, how much is that? Wait, okay. No, I heard you talking about this in the video, but bro, that 3-tick weapon, it's gonna be like 500 GP a cast for a 3-tick weapon. I mean, I guess. Kind of expensive, no? Oh my god. That's juicy. Okay, how much should we make? We're rich now. We take it, man. What did Khan want? I was just getting my T-bow back from him. That's all I was. Okay, I appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna go to bed. Shout out to No Man. What a good video. Thank you for keeping up with all of the updates and being so fast with it and like actually taking your time to like read the blog before you make the video and whatnot. So informative. Glaze? I mean, yeah. But like there aren't, who else is doing that? You know what I mean? I actually don't know who else is taking the time to like go and calc stuff and like make actually informative videos like that. Like that's why the videos are doing so good. Oh man. Alright, who was live? A little peruse in the Twitch section. Ah, yes. The man himself. Yeah, a little early. I gotta be up in the morning. I don't know many people that bring out the green screen on the honeymoon for the emergency news report. Wait. Yeah, wait. Wait, there was... Oh, you're at home. Okay, I see. That makes sense. I was like, wait, how did you get the green screen? It's actually portable. I have the technology. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Say hi to Mr. Molgoat Kirby. What are you saying, Somerism? Okay, peace. Good night, fellas. Good night, Bog. Good night, Hedron. Good night, Noam. Good night, Frank. Good night, Noah. Good night, Trickster. I'll see you guys. Good night, Frank.
Copyright?
Yo, just think, if we shaved 36 seconds off per second, that would have been wrecked. Just think. Yo, Warmups the parade. How we doing, Warmups? Yo, we missed it. We just got sub 20.
From Merzik. That's not easy.
Wait.
You get a 5 and Merzik.
But just think, we
Okay, good night, guys.
melee, we just take a melee bench at the start, melee bench at the end. Merzik hits